Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. Alright, I decided to head all the way back here to the southwest part of the world, just so we can take out some battlefields. So this will be a battlefield-intensive video, so to speak, just so we can get a little bit stronger and claim some rewards. I don't know if I'm going to use that experience exploit trick from here on out, maybe off-screen. I'll primarily, if I'm on screen, finish off the battlefields that I'm in. I really love that it's constantly giving me, like, 2 sandworms over and over. I mean, there are other enemies you can get here. You know, how about giving me those? Weird that it doesn't. But, hey, your choice. I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Still makes things a little bit easier. We did get a Minotaur zombie earlier, though, which we can still dispatch in like one hit now. We're at that kind of level. I don't think you get experience in this battlefield. It's probably just money. Which, in a way, it's not bad. There, that should be enough. More than enough, actually. And yes, there are other battlefields over on the Aquaria area that we'll deal with later, and we'll have new enemies. Which, in a way, will make me happy, because new enemies, of course, are stronger. Also, we only need 6 more experience to get to the next level. So that ain't bad at all. It would have been easier if I had just targeted the Basilisk and let Phoebe take care of the zombie, but yeah, whatever. It may not even matter anymore. I might be at the appropriate level to dispatch Minotaur zombies in one hit with the axe. I should also use my bombs, but I'd rather get as many as possible, because I'll likely be needing them for the next battlefields. Okay, you only get 150 gold pieces, so we wouldn't have been able to use that experience exploit trick here anyway. So, let's get a move on. We'll just head back to those other battlefields we've been skipping. You know, on the Aquaria continent. Or Aquaria countryside. That would make a bit of sense. Like, each area only has one village, so it makes them easier to distinguish. Okay, we got a palette swap of a brownie called the Mint Mint. They're not exactly that strong. Phoebe, why don't you use a fire magic? So at least magic cannot miss. Like, if you take on multiple enemies, we might consider using magic then. Fire itself might still be enough. It was. Well, we'll see. Oh. Use your cat claw. And then we'll use the bomb. There we go. It's like if Link became a bully, he would look like that. Really. And why does it look like he has eyebrows on the rim of his hat? Or tucked in there, so they're sticking out. And plus, the gold you get in these battlefields is so low. I guess it's a good thing you don't have to, like, shop for equipment here. You might only, like, trade money for equipment, but that's probably only a couple times throughout the entire game. After that, you probably don't need to ever again. Okay, we're more than halfway through this battlefield. They never even got a chance to attack us once. I guess that shows how strong we are. But we can afford to get stronger. Getting some bombs obviously helps. Well, using bombs absolutely helps. So we may not even make it to the Wintry Cave in this episode. But then again, we're going through these battles, like, probably, like, 10 to 15 seconds a battle. At that rate, we're doing pretty solid. Also, I don't think we'd level up here. But we might as well just take a shot at it at least once. So we'll go for this battlefield until we're like really low. Okay, giant toads I believe are weak against thunder. They're not. Okay. Let me use fire instead. Maybe it's not against the type of magic we have. It's not. Okay. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay, just keep giving us the same enemies. I don't really care. Okay, they will attack us. Yeah, 25 damage, no big deal. We can recover that in our sleep. Literally. 711 experience. You get no Slurpees from that. That's a 7-Eleven joke, by the way, which I've never been to a 7-Eleven. There's none around here. We're usually devoid of a lot of things. You know, first world problems. There. Okay, how close are we to the next level? Pretty close. But I don't think we'll be able to level up on the next fight. If we do, then we just wasted it. Ooh, just barely. Yeah, now let's clean out that battlefield. Remember how I said I wasn't going to exploit the level glitch? I kinda lied. Sorry. Maybe we just get gold here, I don't know. Okay, there we go. It was experience. Kinda wish they would tell you what the prize is, so that you know if you want to go for it. If it was equipment, you know, just say equipment. You don't have to tell me what it is. That's fine too. Also, I think we're at the level where we can actually go before Phoebe now. Speaking of Phoebe, I never really got into that show, friends. I find some get into it way too much. Probably ever since it came back on Netflix. Now people just tweet about it all the time. I mean, guys, it happened years ago. You know how it happened. Chances are you watched it on TV before you watched it on Netflix. Jeez. I can never get into that show. But I can really get into destroying these guys. There. Okay, and that had gold. Okay, I believe this has a piece of equipment, so it's definitely worth our while to head here. Why don't I use my own magic, too? Scorpions are strong against poison. It doesn't mean your cat claw is weaker, just that you can't inflict poison on it. And that's okay. You practically don't need to, because you do enough damage with your magic. There, we'll be running into scorpions in the Wintry Cave as well. So at least we're ready for them. I'm guessing wizard magic is primarily stronger than black magic. I could be wrong, though. It feels stronger. But that's probably just depending on the type of magic it is. Or if you're hitting any weaknesses. If we're really low on a magic power, we should consider going to an inn. That's where you can recover it at a good rate. Wow, targeting 3 enemies, bombs don't even do 100 damage. I got like the magic number of bombs here, so let's make it count. Wow, you don't even get through like the second stage of damage. Okay, 4 more battles, we should be good to go. Okay, she still has some fire magic. That's good. She has a heal spell as well. That's pretty good. She has Cure, Heal, and Life. So if we run into a little bit of trouble, we can count on her for that. Or use our heal potions. Doesn't really matter. Okay, 2 more. We're almost there. Oh, she has no more magic. I think I'll use the magic this time. Yeah. Go after the toad. I was kind of hoping we would have killed the toad. Because we do a little bit more damage with our magic, it was less targets. Ooh, that hurts. You probably don't even need to heal. The scorpion looks so sad. Then again, I don't think its face really changes. There, hopefully this will be enough, but I don't see our magic being that strong. Oh, we got paralyzed. That we definitely need to heal. And now Phoebe gets paralyzed. Great. And she recovers right away. Good. Which is not even needed. Oh, we got a magic ring. Okay, the magic ring prevents you from getting silenced. And it's like 3 defense power. Okay, you would think that it would just add all this together. 4 plus 6 equals 10, 5, 15, 18. It's just really like overlapping all this. So this is your current setup. They're not making you put on a magic ring and a charm at the same time, even though it could be possible. You wear this on your neck and you wear this on your finger. So if you put a ring on your finger, it's like, oh, I have no room on my neck. Explain that to me. Why can't I put both of those on? Then I would have a defense of 19. I guess it would just make me carry a little bit more, so it might be heavier on me, but still. You gotta think with logic here. It's too bad we can't just rest at Phoebe's house. You think it'd be possible. I mean, look. This is her house, so she should be able to sleep there. Then again, if we could sleep at it just in any character's room, then we wouldn't be able to go to an inn. Like, we have no need to. It's her house. Why can't she just say, you know, I'm tired, I want to rest? It's like, I can't sleep in my room. I better sleep at the inn and spend money for no reason. That's what makes sense. Speaking through the economy. Oh, that's right, I need to talk to you for this. There. The ice doesn't melt even when heated. That is worrisome. Also, now we only have 785 gold. Too bad you can't buy seeds here. To get them, you have to go all the way to the Bone Dungeon. 'Cause that's the only place you can get them. Well, there's one more battlefield here before we go to the Wintry Cave, and we don't have access to the other one yet. We will eventually, though. There, make something out of this, will ya? There, get a nice bit of experience here. How close are we to the next level? 51, 54. Bit of a ways to go. Oh, here's a new enemy. It's an Edgehog. Not related to Onik the Edgehog. I think it can poison you, so be careful. I think it's poison. It could be another status ailment. I know we'll be running into more enemies that can do that. Especially confusion. So we'll be on our guard for that, if need be. Is our axe strong enough to destroy these Edgehogs? No. They have at least over 200 HP. Oh, it's paralyzed they can hit you with. How does it hit you with a rapier? That's like a musketeer sword. Come on now. Unless it's just like a paraphrase for like the actual needles. Or it's claws. Could be possible. Anyways, we just gotta continue fighting here. I mean, once we complete these battlefields, I mean, it's gonna be well worth it. And we'll be so strong. Maybe we should ease up on the magic on a little bit for Phoebe. We got a crit, so that helps. And apparently one bomb is enough to destroy an hedgehog. Like, if we get a strike first, then there's probably no reason to use magic. So there we go. We're gonna try to conserve some of our magic as much as possible so that we don't have to go to an inn. I mean, we can always go back to Foresta and rest at that person's house, because she'll let us do that for free. However, it's a long way to go. And, well, not worth it in a Let's Play, because then you gotta sit through that. It gets boring. I don't really want to do that, and you really don't want me to do that. I think this will pretty much just be the last battle of this episode, and then we'll be able to go to the Wintry Cave in the next one. I think that's what we'll do. 99 experience, we don't level up, that's okay. Well, before we end the episode, we might as well just go in the Wintry Cave and show it off a little bit. There, so more scorpions and giant toads. We'll be finding a nice bit of them here. There, this should be enough to get us the win. Or, you know, we'll have to delay the inevitable. Oh yeah, you can notice that the scorpion's eyes close a little bit. We're in that second stage of damage. It's always those little things you notice. Alright, so Phoebe, you need to get a little bit better. Constantly missing, it's embarrassing us. Okay, so hedgehogs can inflict blind as well. And done. Cost us a nice bit of bombs, but it worked. And we got 10 more bombs back. You know, I think now would be a good time to stop the video right here, and in the next part, we're going to continue on through the Wintry Cave. See ya, everybody, and actually, before I do that, I think it'd be better for us to go a little further for an important reason. I just realized something. That we can get ourselves another weapon. And by we, I mean Phoebe. You're going to find out how soon enough. And it's not really a major trick, it's just a matter of progressing through the dungeon. So let's go. Okay, we just gotta get a little bit further. We can run into a new enemy after this. It's basically a palette swap of the sandworm. There. Also, between episodes, I should just try to get as many seeds as possible. Because you don't have a lot of room to replenish your magic, you might find yourself leaving dungeons midway. There, landworms you can use your axe on. It'd be better than using your bombs. Okay, that reduces our speed throughout the battle. Unless you use a refreshment. Now we just need to go through here. I'm alright. This claw saved me. Here's how to use it. Select the claw, hold the A button down, and press the control pad. Now it's yours. She just gives it to you, and she's like, you know what? I have a better weapon. I'll use that instead. You know what? That's fine by me. The cat claw does the same thing as it would when I was on Phoebe. So it's gonna do the same for me. It's a little bit weaker than the axe. However, it does... Wow, it's even weaker than Steel Sword. It just has that utility of inflicting paralyze and poison, potentially on enemies that are weak against it. So I'll stop the video right here, and in the next part, we're going to go back to the Wintry Cave and continue on. See you, everyone. Thanks for watching.